Really quick, everybody, this entire video will be timestamped, so if you don't want to watch the whole thing and just jump straight into a different topic, please check the pinned comment or check the little red bar down below you. Again, this entire video will be timestamped, and I'd appreciate you guys watching whatever part that you'd like to. And if you're sticking around, welcome back to another video, everybody. Welcome back to another Let's Talk Clen. This is a series on the channel where I ask you guys to jump into the Discord server. By the way, if you're brand new here, jump in the Discord to the pinned comment below, and I ask you guys to give me topics to talk about for an entire video. Usually we talk about Fortnite, but of course we can talk about anything at all. I don't know how quick this one's going to be because I noticed that there wasn't a lot, but I like to get a blind reaction on these, right? So we're just going to go through it. We'll see how long the video is. And guys, please, thank you so much for participating for those of you who did, but let's get a little bit more in there. Let's get in the Discord server. Give me some topics to talk about for the next video. With that being said, guys, let's jump straight into the first one for today. And it looks like we got a Smash Bros. One first. Well, kind of Smash Bros. Thoughts on Zero's return to YouTube. Not sure if you ever followed him. Actually, I did follow him, especially like not in any Ultimate era, but because like I spent a lot of time in Smash Ultimate playing Smash Ultimate. Not really. I got out of like the watching content creators on Smash Bros. Because a lot of the videos are kind of like on repeat a little bit. A lot of reaction video stuff like that. I'm not hating on it. It's just like my whole point was I watched Zero so much in the Smash 4 days, and I watched a lot of other YouTubers back then too. Now, I don't know how much you guys are going to enjoy hearing this from me because a lot of people seem to be really happy about Zero's return to YouTube. I am on the complete opposite side of the spectrum here. I am not happy to see Zero back online because if you remember, the guy admitted to all those allegations that were posed against him. I know there was a lot of BS coming from there, and it's like, okay, this was fake, that was fake, and a lot of people got like so much undeserved hate. If you remember back, I don't know, was it like a year or two ago? I can't remember exactly when it was. All these Smash Bros players, and it was a meme for a while, all these Smash Bros players were like getting with underage people. I'm trying to like use my words carefully for YouTube here, right? And I am the first guy who will come to the defense of somebody where it's like, hey, innocent until proven guilty. That is a philosophy that I think everyone should be living by, right? But Zero admitted to the crap that he did. He admitted to talking. Well, I don't remember, was it? Like he was an adult and he was talking to someone who was like 12 or 13. Now, it could be fuzzy on the age there. Regardless, it's a little kid. It's a little kid and he admitted to it. Like, dude, I enjoyed his content in Smash 4 and it really hurt me to find out that like someone that I really enjoyed watching and someone that I enjoyed watching playing one of my favorite games of all time just turned out to be that way. And I'm like, oh my God, dude, I'm not happy to see him back on YouTube. Sorry, by the way, if you meant this in like a positive way, real OG. Honestly, I'm so sorry, but like this is how I feel. I don't understand why everybody's just forgiving him and everybody's like all up in his feelings. He's like, I was about to take my own life. I'm like, what? That little girl probably wanted to take her own life. I don't care about his feelings. I care about the little girl that he admitted to, you know, doing the thing with. Sorry, guys. Like, I don't mean to like turn this video into a negative eye here, but I don't understand why everybody's just okay with him coming back. Like, that's not okay. And I think that's like, you don't grow and learn from that. I don't think that's okay. Regardless, that's a one strike policy. Like, no 2 or 3 strikes here. 1 strike for that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And again, I am so, like I said, pro innocent until proven guilty, but this guy admitted to what he did and everybody's just forgetting about it, and now he's trying to twist the words that he said. It's easy to find. Go look it up. You can find him saying it, but I won't go too much into it anymore because I don't want to make this video an entire negative video, but I'm sorry if you wanted that to be a positive thing because it really hurt me to find out. Like I enjoyed watching him, and if he wasn't like that, I'd probably still be watching him to this day. It's just he admitted to doing this stuff, and I don't think that's okay. Let's move on, though, to something a little bit more positive. How's Season 4? How's Paradise? Season 4, man, I have been having so much fun playing Fortnite this past little bit. And don't get me wrong, like I've talked about when I talked about like last season being a bad season, it can be a bad season, and I'd still enjoy playing Fortnite because this is how much I love the game. I love everything about Fortnite. I've talked about it a lot, like in great lengths on the channel, you know what I mean? However, everything new that came out this season is absolutely phenomenal. I was very skeptical at the Chrome in the beginning where it's like, this could be a little bit of a lazy change, but it didn't. The whole mechanic with the blob and the floating through the walls, and I always call it the blob. I don't know what you guys call it, the chrome goop. I don't know. My friends and I have just been calling it the blob that you can turn into, but that's such a fantastic gameplay mechanic. The loot pool is great. It could use a little bit more of wacky items, like we found out that they're going to involve boogie bombs, which I'm a little bit upset about, but then I found out in the Discord, like Mark in the Discord was like, hey, balloons are coming back for Fortnite's birthday, and I was like, oh my God, that's so awesome. That actually got me so hyped. I'm ready to play Fortnite when the balloons come back. That is one of my favorite items of all time. So the whole point is I'm really excited for this. This season is a nice change. I love the loot pool, love the guns, love the mechanics, love the flow of the game right now. The pacing is absolutely fantastic. Love the map changes, love how everything's up in the air, love the different elevations, love the storyline, love that we have lots of speculation coming forward for was next season going to be Chapter 3 Season 5 or is it going to be Chapter 4? And it's like Epic Games working on a new map. We have Creative 2.0 to look forward to. We have Fortnitemares to look forward to because every time they do Fortnitemares, they absolutely knock it out of the park. I'm excited for that. If I'm having fun right now, I can't imagine how much fun I will be having when it's this plus Fortnitemares. I am so excited for what's to come, and I'm really enjoying Fortnite right now. This season is off to a fantastic start. Honestly, one of the best launches I've ever had in playing this game. Anything you liked from the Nintendo Direct? Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I skimmed through it. I only watched the entirety of Nintendo Directs when Smash Bros. Was a thing, waiting for a Smash reveal to come the whole time because I want like a genuine reaction. I was like, okay, are they gonna do a Smash Bros. Reveal? And then I'm like waiting the entire time, and then most of the time they never do a Smash Bros. Reveal. So now that we definitely don't have something Smash Bros., and it's gonna happen too, by the way. It is going to happen where they're going to announce the next Smash Bros. Or they're gonna announce a new wave of DLC that nobody expected or anything, and then I'm gonna find out like a day later because like, they're like, did you hear about a new Smash Bros? And then I'm gonna think it's bullcrap, and then I'm gonna find out that it's actually a character my brother's gonna tell me or something. I'm like, oh my god, I missed that news. I didn't hop on it for YouTube. And of course, that's not the most important part, but it's fun to look through, you know what I mean? But anyways, from the Nintendo Direct, I know a lot of people are upset about it, that people like the Mario Kart and that they're just not making a new Mario Kart, but to get these new maps is pretty cool. I love Mario Kart, and I think the Mario Kart Deluxe is absolutely fantastic. So to get these new maps, these Peach Gardens, these awesome favorite maps coming back, I think it's great. I'm excited to play on them, and nothing else really stood out to me. But again, I skimmed through it. I could be missing something there, but yeah, that's the big takeaway for me. I like the Mario Kart tracks. Moving on, what do you think about Sypher's skin? Sypher's skin, man, it is so well deserved. I was actually just talking about it. If you watch the gameplay videos, you know Garrett. I was just talking to Garrett about it, and I was like, man, they got the model for SypherPK down to a T. Like, don't get me wrong, I think it's great that Ninja and Loser Fruit are in the game, but those skins like don't necessarily really look at them. Like, you could definitely look at that skin and go, okay, it's a Ninja skin, but it doesn't exactly look like Tyler, you know what I mean? Sypher's skin looks exactly like Sypher. It's like you took him and just teleported him into the game. I think it looks absolutely phenomenal. Will I pick up the skin? It's not for me personally, but I am really, really happy to see him get a skin. I'll tell you a skin that I would pick up, though. It is Nick A30. I hope that guy's next. That guy deserves an icon series. And now, like, I was just talking about Nick A30 because I was about to say, which I think I forgot to say, but I don't remember what I was saying, is SypherPK. If there's somebody besides Ninja who deserves a skin in this game, it is SypherPK. I'd go as far to say I would go with Lachlan, Sypher, Nick A30, Ninja, Laserbeam. I think those are the guys that deserve a skin more than anybody, and it looks like now out of those, we are just missing Nick A30. He's got to be on the line, man, and I would actually cop that skin just so I could meme around with it. That'd be absolutely fantastic. And Ali A too, I guess. He really did deserve one as well. And there's so many people that deserve it. But the point is, Sypher, man, he deserved it more than any of those people that I just mentioned. Arguably not Ninja, but Sypher, then again, he could have deserved a skin more than Ninja. Yeah, Ninja's been there from the beginning, but who has stuck around with Fortnite through its highs and its lows? It's SypherPK. Yeah, you know what? I'm with that. I just convinced myself. I wasn't even like... I just convinced myself. SypherPK deserves a skin more than anybody. And I think the skin looks absolutely fantastic. Now, guys, actually, I'd love to know what you think in the comments about that specifically. Who deserves a skin more? Laserbeam? Why did I say Laserbeam? I guess you could go through all of them, right? Laserbeam, Lachlan, Sypher, Ninja. Who, out of everybody that makes content creation, who do you think deserves an icon skin the most? I'd say it's SypherPK. I really would. So let me know what you think down below. Let's move on, though. Here's a different one. What do you think about so many big streamers moving over to YouTube? Will Twitch die in the future? I like how some of these videos have been diversifying. Keep it up. So thank you so much for helping me do that. And I like talking about other things. You know what I mean? Instead, don't get me wrong, I love talking about Fortnite, but I like talking about other stuff as well. So the Twitch community has been absolutely erupting this past little bit because especially, it's actually good timing that you write this. Will Twitch die in the future? We've seen so many big streamers moving over to YouTube just because I guess, again, I'm not too familiar with like all the things people are upset about with Twitch. It's just that people have been moving over to YouTube. I know that there's giant streamers that have been leaving Twitch. Obviously, that's for a reason. I am so like, there's things that I do like and I don't like about YouTube, but I definitely understand why people would choose YouTube over Twitch. And while I don't have a strong opinion, like for example, people are really upset about the gambling thing, I don't have a strong opinion on that right now because I'm thinking like, you know what, I'll talk about that for a second because that's a big thing people are talking about with Twitch. Like, and people are talking about like, hey, Twitch is going downhill. You see so many tweets about it, right? So Twitch is going downhill. What's wrong with Twitch? They're going to lose everybody. You're seeing a lot of this stuff, and especially since the gambling thing, I've seen people going back and forth about gambling, and I don't have a strong opinion on this. I don't really know what to think about it because perhaps maybe while I'm like reading people like talk about it and watching other videos on it, maybe you guys in the comments too, can you please like help me formulate an opinion or like how I feel about it? Because on one hand, I can understand why people wouldn't want like gambling streams to be a thing. Like, yeah, there's a lot of problems with gambling. People ruin their lives over gambling, right? But then again, like, I would be okay with it. Like, I'd for sure be okay with it if you just made it 18 plus. And I don't even know if that's a restriction on there. Again, like, I don't know much about this and I don't really have an opinion on it myself. It's just, I'm trying to think about it off the top of my head. Here's where I'm stuck. At what point do you like start banning stuff on Twitch? Because take a look at one of the last Let's Talk Clen videos we did. We just covered a girl getting like creamed on Twitch stream and she just got banned for a week. Like, there's a whole other problem. I think gambling is like the least of the problems because especially if you're going to talk about sports betting, which I'm pretty sure is still allowed. It's just like the roulette type stuff. Regardless, I am a big better within UFC. I watch UFC every weekend and I like putting money on it. It makes it more fun to me, and I just do it for like just a little bit of a side thing. You know what I mean? I'm not like going in there like putting my life savings on there. Like my mom and I will always like bet $1. You know what I mean? Like it's just purely for fun. And every single week I actually watch a bunch of YouTube channels like MMA experts, for example. I love watching them because they just go, hey, here's the fights and here's what I'm betting on and why. And I enjoy like, okay, I bet on this fight. I'd love to see if like other people would do the same thing as me. But I understand like some people would watch that content and just see like, okay, I'm picking this fighter, and then they like put all their money on it just because someone with a YouTube channel picked it. I understand why that can be harmful. But at the same point, it's like your own responsibility. If you're going to be that stupid, then be that stupid. So do I have a strong opinion on gambling, whether it should be banned or not? No, I don't really I don't see the problem with it, like you're really getting banned, to be honest with you. If people want to watch a stream, then watch a stream. I understand why it can have an influence on children, but maybe then just have an age verification if you want to watch those types of streams. And I don't know much about this situation. Again, I don't know if something like that is in place. And if something like that is already in place, I don't see a problem with it. I think the biggest problem with Twitch right now is that someone logs on and they're like, okay, I want to watch a stream. Maybe I'm going to watch something of Fortnite. And then they see someone like with no clothes on, then they just go, I'm going to touch me. That's a bigger problem than anything right now. Again, I've talked about this like so much on the channel. There are other websites for that type of stuff. And it is like just taking over Twitch completely. And Twitch, when you want to talk about big streamers moving into YouTube and why Twitch is dying, I can so understand why people are upset about it. It's like, hey, I put so much work into my streams here and you're allowing like, and I get banned for doing gambling. Yet you can like actually have zero clothing on. You can actually see someone getting piped down on Twitch. Like I couldn't believe it. Like I could believe it like with the way Twitch was going, but like, man, what's going on? That's way more addicting than gambling is. Like, there are so many things. Like, you see that stuff, you start going at it, you know what I mean? And then you visit another site and, like, maybe visit their, I don't know if I can say the something fans. I don't know if YouTube will catch that word, but you get the point. Their exclusive website where they show you exclusive content. And then that's way more addicting and damaging to you. That's damaging to you in every single way. So if you want to talk about Twitch dying, you want to talk about banning gambling, before you talk about taking out, like, destroying any other side of Twitch, you got to destroy that part first. That's where I'm at. But with the gambling specifically, I don't have a strong opinion on it. So please, again, let me know in the comments what you think about it. Help me like formulate my own opinion myself, because I'm not sure exactly where I stand on like pure gambling. I'm just saying I don't think it's as big of a problem as people are making it out to be now. There's another thing, and oh, actually, hang on. I just realized the next two topics for the video are thoughts on Twitch banning gambling and all the drama surrounding it, and talk about the pay cuts. Okay, I was going to get into all of this. I was just talking about like all the problems going on with Twitch right now, and then these were asking me specifically to get into it. So guys, I appreciate you writing these comments now, but talking about the pay cuts is another thing that I don't know too much about the specific situation, but I know a lot of people are upset because there's a lot of big streamers that went from a 70-30 pay ratio to down to 50-50. Now, I don't know why Twitch did that. I know people are really upset that people are getting a lot more ads on Twitch. I visited Twitch, now I think about it, a couple times, and I don't know if this has already taken place, but there has been like ridiculous amount of ads, and my ad blocker won't even block it. And this is coming from someone who rarely visits Twitch. If I want to watch a live stream, I honestly go on YouTube. I think it's better. I think like I love the whole YouTube platform. I love you having YouTube Premium. I think it's great, but there have been so many times now where I go, hey, you know what? What's going on Twitch? Especially since a friend of mine streams now. If I remember, I'll leave a link for it down in the below. If you like Pokemon, any of that stuff, you can go visit the stream. But I've been visiting him, and I've been visiting a couple other channels where it's like, okay, I'm seeing a ridiculous amount of ads and a ridiculously long ad here, and I can so see people clicking on and just sitting there and going, no, not a chance, and then leaving Twitch and maybe even going to YouTube, because at least YouTube, I understand YouTube has like their own ad system, right? Like people complain about the ads, but at least sometimes you get ads that are like 2 seconds long, you know what I mean? So YouTube is definitely the better choice, either that or TikTok. And I was just about to say TikTok has ruined all of our attention spans. Now, does it ruin everyone's attention span? No, I don't believe my attention span's been touched, to be honest with you. But imagine all the people that are addicted to TikTok and have their attention spans absolutely ruined. They see a 30-second ad before they want to watch a Twitch stream, and then they just go, yeah, right, and then go visit TikTok. Now, people aren't getting paid for the ads. People aren't getting any viewers on their channel. And essentially, if Twitch's algorithm works anything like YouTube, where it's be like, okay, someone visited your stream and exited right away. We must not like that stream. And goodbye, it's going to be a little bit downwards in the recommended area. All of this type of stuff just circles around to, I kind of agree that like Twitch might Twitch is definitely heading towards a downfall. I don't know if it'll necessarily die. I don't like when we really use that word for, you get the point. Like, it's just overused. Like, is Twitch gonna die? And I'll probably actually end up using that for the thumbnail, to be honest with you. But you get the point. Like, I think Twitch will always be around, especially with Amazon like having it, and you know what I mean. Like, they'll figure something out. But definitely, I can see YouTube taking over the live stream area. I can so see it. I think it's already happening, and I think honestly, I like it better, YouTube, already. And I understand that I'm biased, but again, guys, let me know what you think about all this. This is a very, very interesting topic, so thank you so much for suggesting it. We got a couple more for today. Do you think the nothing and the black hole have something in common because of the teaser you talked about? Now, I wish I could expand on this more, but we don't really have anything to talk about the nothing right now, and I'm going to be working on a video talking about Fortnite Chapter 4 and the nothing and the storyline and everything that we know that could happen throughout this season and next season. I'm going to be working on that. Might take a little bit to push out. I want to say a couple weeks. Regardless, really excited for that. But the nothing, man, the nothing and the black hole definitely have something in common because I was just talking about it in my other video. It is, and that's so cool. I still love that Epic Games did that all that time ago. The black hole, the numbers coming out of the black hole teased this season and teased the nothing. So there is something related to the black hole. And one of the things I'm going to talk about, of course, I'm going to formulate my opinion a little bit better because I haven't given it too much thought, but I know, like, hey, maybe the black hole is going to return soon. That's essentially the point that I'm going to get across because we've seen, like, the teasers literally coming from the black hole is saying this is inevitable, the nothing is here, maybe the nothing. And someone, like, if you watch the channel, some of you I know are subscribed to PBJ. PBJ was talking to me and he was like, okay, what if the nothing actually literally is the black hole? It has something, like, it makes so much sense. It has something to do with the nothing. The black hole and the nothing correlate somehow, but we just don't know yet. And stay tuned for that video because I am, of course, like, I know I was bouncing around the topic here, but I'm going to formulate my opinion on it, like, way better than I just said it. And guys, we're going to move into the last one for today. Hey, Clen, if you could add one Marvel, one DC, and one Star Wars character to Fortnite, which three would you pick and why? Now, I will admit, I'm not a big DC guy. I don't know too many DC characters here. So I apologize. I won't be able to give you a DC character because I only know the mainline ones like Batman and Superman and then all the Teen Titans. I know Deathstroke. Like, I watched Teen Titans growing up, and that's even, like, is that DC? I'm pretty sure it is DC because I only know that because of Fortnite. I just knew him as a Teen Titan. So the point is, I'm sorry, I can't give you a DC character. But Marvel, even though he sucks now, I'd like to see the Hulk, like the original Angry Hulk, like the Incredible Hulk 2 Hulk. That, like, the Angry Hulk with an emote where I can smash the ground. That would be so cool. I'd be so down to see the Hulk there. But there's been, like, a bunch of other characters that I would honestly like too. And for Star Wars, I would really like General Grievous. Now, some people make fun of me because I always say that General Grievous is my favorite Star Wars character. I just like the aesthetic of him. I think he's cool with his 4 arms, and you could do it because Epic Games now has characters with 4 arms. Like, my Southpaw girl was just, like, her arms sitting like this and her other arms doing something. I could so make General Grievous so cool. I'd be so down to see it. And especially with his 4 lightsabers, you never know if we'll get a pickaxe. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Probably won't. Regardless, I'm going to go with Hulk. I'm going to go with General Grievous, but I'd be down to see anybody, really. So that's who I'd pick, and thank you so much for participating in this. Guys, I can't thank you enough. And with this being said, though, I'm going to end this video today. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here and you enjoy the content, please consider like button to help out the channel a ton, and subscribe if you're brand new. Check the description down below for links to all of my other channels. There's a link to Real Ember on Fiverr, who will take care of all of your YouTube thumbnail needs. Remember, guys, thumbnail is the most important part of the video. Let Real Ember take care of you. He did this thumbnail, and he can do yours too. And lastly, guys, if you'd like to use my support creator code in the item shop, it is code Clen. #anime, #Epic Partner. Thank you so much for watching again, guys. I will see you in the next video. Take care.